everyone. I am so excited to be filming this video. I actually cannot believe I'm going on holiday to Greece for a whole week. I'm actually going by myself, so I'm feeling very independent. Yes, I will take you with me and I hope you enjoy it. I cannot wait to get on the beach in Greece and eat my weight in Greek salad. So I'm so excited to be bringing you with me. Oh, and look, he's sitting here, doesn't want me to go. I'm so sad to be leaving him, but look, my little guy. And we're also dog sitting for Poggle. This is Poggle over here. But this is our main man. He actually hates the camera. He's very good at keeping me present because you don't like the camera much, do you, bud? No. Good boy. It is the end of my first full day and I'm now off to dinner, and I thought I would just show you what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing these like stone linen trousers, which are honestly like the most comfortable thing in the world, and I plan on eating a lot tonight. And then I'm wearing this little cute crop from Zara, and the back, I can't really show you the back. Let me try and get this shirt off, but the back is really cute. It's like got a tie back and it's really pretty. And then I'm wearing a linen shirt over the top from H&M, just in case it gets a little bit chilly as it gets later. I've got my Prada sunnies on because at the moment it is still definitely sunshine outside. The sun doesn't set here till really late, which is so lovely, even though it's already like gone 7 o'clock, the sun is still out. And then I've just got this little cute floral bag, which I absolutely love this bag. It's just so pretty and pastel, and I got it from Amazon for like no money at all. So yeah, I've also got that with me. And I've got in there my AirPods and my Kindle, as my favorite things to do when I'm at dinner by myself is either just like sit and enjoy my food and look at the view, but sometimes I do fancy reading or listening to a podcast while I have my dinner. So I've got my Kindle in my bag just in case I want to read. But yeah, let's go get some food. I still haven't had tzatziki yet. I know I've only been here 24 hours, but oh, I could live and die by tzatziki, and everything I cook at home is vegan. I rarely have non-vegan food in the flat at home, but when I come on holiday I'm definitely not vegan and I really do indulge. So tzatziki is extremely high on the list of things that I'm praying they've got on the menu tonight, but apparently it's a really traditional Greek taverna, so I have high hopes. But yeah, let's go get some food. So I'm literally just sat here with my beach bag, ready to go for our boat trip. And look at the water. It's honestly, it almost feels like a lake here. Like you can see there are like the mountains all along in the background, which are just beautiful, and it's so still. I always think when the water sparkles like this, it reminds me of like the Little Mermaid, you know, when she gets out the water in that dress. But yeah, it's just so beautiful here. And I'm so unbelievably excited to go and explore some more islands. So obviously I will bring you with me and let's go have the best day. I've just been to an olive oil farm here in Corfu, and I mean there's loads of them, but it was so nice. I literally had the nicest time, and the weather here is just incredible. I don't know if you can see, but I'm right up in the mountains and it's just amazing. It's like this beautiful contrast between like Italy and Greece and Spain. It's just one of the most beautiful islands I've ever been to. I am having the best time. I am back from Corfu. I literally feel like a new woman. That week was just amazing. But I feel like I didn't manage to cram all the recommendations into the bits that I filmed as I wanted to. And you know me, and I'm such an obsessive planner, organizer. I live for recommendations. So I wanted to just sit down now that I'm back and lay out my main thoughts and let you know some of my key recommendations so that this video is as helpful as possible. And if you are planning a trip to Corfu, you can use some of these. And if you're not, then this should be your sign to book one. It was such a beautiful island. I wasn't really expecting it. I had not paid much attention to like the geography of where the island was before I went. I just booked it. But it's not where all the other Greek islands are. It sits in between Italy and Greece. Sorry if this is obvious to everyone else in the world, but Corfu sits between Italy and Greece, which meant that it kind of felt like it was this like smushed combination of like Italy and Greece combined. And I mean, is there anything more perfect than that? It was so lovely. I felt like I had such a good range of everything. I haven't been on holiday somewhere in ages where I just felt like it was really good value for money. I was eating food and having drinks that were so cheap compared to the UK. And I feel like I've been to some other Greek islands over the last few years that were just mental. You know, I went to Mykonos, and as fun as it was, the prices are just insane. Like insane that it kind of ruins it for me a little bit because you can't just like let loose. Whereas here I was like, I can have as many, well, not as many, but when beers are only like a couple of quid, it's just so much easier to relax. So yeah, the island was absolutely beautiful. Corfu town was stunning. It was just gorgeous. As I said, it kind of felt like Italy and Greece combined. There's loads of history there. There's this beautiful old fort, and if you walk up to the top of it, the views are spectacular out across the ocean. I had some of the best food I've had in so long. The people there were just the loveliest, some of the best service I've ever had anywhere on holiday. Every single restaurant I went to, everyone was so nice, so accommodating, so friendly. People were 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, amazing everywhere. Okay, so now getting onto the specifics. I stayed at the Dome's Miramare, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, which is like a slightly more high-end hotel. It was so nice, I loved it. The beach is pebbles, which is like really important to know, and not very soft pebbles either. I don't think I'm that wussy about stones, but the stones were like genuinely quite painful. So like quite a lot of guests had like jelly shoes and stuff to wear in the sea. I just kind of hobbled my way in and like wore flip-flops down to the sea and then kind of flung myself in the water. But that is something to bear in mind. There is a sandy side of the island on Corfu. So if you stay on the other side of the island, the beaches are sand, but I found all the nicest hotels on the side that I stayed on, and I just stayed in the hotel that I wanted to stay in. There was only one restaurant there, which was fine to be honest, because I wasn't ever going to eat there anyway. Like I wanted to go out and try all the local places. But yeah, lovely hotel. The views from all of the rooms are amazing. I just stayed in one of the cheapest rooms. I'm so sorry that there isn't a room tour in this vlog. I recorded it and I ended up wiping the it was the first, I did it the minute I arrived and I lost the footage. Anyway, I went for the cheapest room and the views from all of the rooms are so good. You can, if you want to splurge on like a suite type room, there's like I think there's like 20 rooms or something that all have either a pool or a jacuzzi like as part of the room. And that was kind of on a separate side to the hotel, and they had an additional lounge, an extra pool, they had free drinks and food all day. So if you want to, can afford it, you know, it's in your budget to splash on that side. It looked really nice. I didn't experience it, but that half, it was called Port Living, I think. And that kind of gave you private members access to all this extra cool stuff. So if it's in your budget, I actually would really recommend that because it looked lovely. But yeah, loved the hotel. Such a good location, about 20 minutes outside of Corfu town, which was perfect because I also hired a car, which I would also really recommend doing. It was about 250 euros for a car for the week, and I found it so worthwhile. I absolutely loved having a car. I could go out and explore. As well as getting a car, I also got a boat out, which was just the best day. So obviously my parents came, which was such a nice surprise. It was very spontaneous, but yeah, both my mum and my dad came out for a few days towards the end of the week, and it was so nice having them there. And when they came, we got a boat out for the day, and that was insane. incredible. So the price ranges for getting a boat out vary depending on what you want to do. So you can either go on big boats that's got loads of people on that are quite cheap, or you can go for kind of semi-private ones where you've got a few other people. We actually ended up getting just a private boat with our own skipper for the entire day, and that was about £800, I think, so it was a bit of a splash, but we absolutely loved it. So we basically had a skipper and a boat, and we went out for the full day, you know, went out from 9 till 6, picked us up from our hotel at 9, dropped us back off at 6 p.m. And we basically went out to Blue Lagoon, went swimming in caves. We went to Paxos and Anti-Paxos, two teeny islands that had these little fishing village ports, and just stunning. And the best food I've ever had was on Anti-Paxos, like the name of the restaurant. It was called Vasilis or Vasilis. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and I probably won't be able to link it. I doubt they'll have a website. I'll see if they do. And if they do, I'll put the link in the description. And if not, I'll put the name, because if you can get a boat out, you can just get like a ferry there as well, which takes a bit longer, well, quite a lot longer, but you can just get a ferry over there for much cheaper. But really recommend getting a boat out. They were like kind of party boat styles where I'm sure there was like drinking and stuff, but we just had like a really chilled, relaxing time. And yeah, it was such a good day. Really recommend doing that. So got a car, got a boat. Okay, and then food. I will put all of the names of the main restaurants that I absolutely loved in the description box below, but my favorite ones were Village Taverna, Bella Vista, Vasilis on Anti-Paxos. Those are my top 3. Oh, and then Salto, I think it was called, in Corfu town. Those are my top 4. Like, amazing food and such good value. They were all... Vasilis on Anti-Paxos was a little bit more fine dining-y. Everywhere else was just phenomenal, like local Taverna food. So I'll put those names below, and yeah, that is it. Those are all of my thoughts. Just if you're looking for somewhere to book a holiday to in Greece, book Corfu. Okay, actually, finally, weather. I mean, it's Greece, so it was beautiful. The only thing I will say is that Corfu famously does rain a lot more than the other Greek islands, which I know like sends alarm bells ringing, or it does to me anyway. And I had one day of rain, but it was so kind of just like passed over and then that was it. But honestly, it's so worth it for me because it rains a lot. It also means that the scenery is just beautiful. Like, it's like mountainous and there's just greenery everywhere. Just the most luscious vegetation, flora and fauna. It's just stunning, just absolutely stunning. I think sometimes really hot countries, you know, they can look a little bit arid, especially in the summer, but because it does rain every now and again in Corfu, it just meant that it was just some of the most beautiful scenery ever. So anyway, really recommend. As you can tell, I've literally gushed about it like I'm in love with the place. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am so excited to be back doing YouTube again. I have missed it so much, and I will 100% see you next Sunday for another video, and we are back to being consistent because, yeah, I absolutely love it and I love chatting to you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.